Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya. Same awesome Naya, wherever you find this video. Hope you all are doing great. So it's weekend, right? I hope you have a great one. So I brought this video. I don't even know why I compiled this video, but I feel like this video is going to brighten up your day and loosen you up a little bit because they are actually your favorite people. And shout out to Beach Happens and shout out to Crystal Black. I love how you people make, the YouTube, sorry, the TikTok platform very, very lively for us because you are doing it for us, not for any other people. Well, one thing I love is that it's always a pure 10 out of 10. Let's get into this video.
Respectability politics is a game that I don't play because I don't have to. It's bad enough when white people and people of color tell us that we have to look, act, speak, and think a certain way in order to progress. But it is doubly offensive when it comes from within our own community because all you're doing is regurgitating racist talking points and you're doing it under the guise of Black empowerment. There seems to be a subset of Black men and women that have a problem with my language, specifically the use of my profanity. And I'm going to take a moment to address you all personally. Now, I'm not going to keep you here for a long time, but it will be a good time, so you might want to just settle in right quick. It should be obvious to most, but perhaps not to all, that I am a writer. I'm a corporate writer by trade, but I have been orating and writing in some capacity throughout my entire life. So I'm perfectly capable of editing myself if and when I see fit to do so. And as far as white people are concerned, both my parents and grandparents raised me to be greater than rather than simply equal to. So I have always been fully fluent in their language. I can speak it, write it, and understand it. But more importantly, I can understand them down to their idiosyncrasies, which is why I can perfectly break them down the way that I do. And they tend to be upset about that. And it's for that very reason that whenever I have been in spaces with white people, they can never talk about me. They have to talk directly to me or they don't fucking talk at all. Racism and oppression has never left a sweet taste in the mouths of those that are oppressed. So I don't know what the fuck made you think that I would ever make it sweet for the oppressor. And as far as my language or my use of profanity is concerned, perhaps if you took a moment to get off your sanctimonial high horse and you paid close enough attention, you would come to the quick realization that my use of said profanity is in addition to, not in replace of, the latter of which signifies a limited vocabulary, and therefore the use of profanity is used to compensate, whereas the former signifies an extensive vocabulary, and therefore my use of profanity is for added emphasis. There is a distinct difference between the two, and I would highly suggest that you take the time to familiarize yourself with such. I don't have to make myself more palatable for anyone. You either eat what I serve or you can go somewhere the fuck else. That decision is entirely up to you. I'm not an influencer. I'm not here to sell you shit. So it is neither my intention nor is it my obligation to appeal to everyone. I know my audience. Every great writer does. And while your attendance will always be appreciated, it'll never be a requirement. So I think it would be best for both parties involved if you would hit the block button, because it is quite evident that you're not my fucking demographic. And by all means, feel free to clutch your pearls in the process. If you can't allow yourself to receive my message because you can't get past my delivery, that is a testament to your comprehension skills, or shall I say, a lack thereof. But it is by no means a testament to mine. God gave me the ability to always tell a motherfucker what time it is, and I don't need a watch on when I do. My content is for everyone's consumption, but no one's approval. Have the fucking day you deserve. Hey, MAGA Nation, it's your favorite Southern liberal. Now, I was gone for a spell, but I'm back and better than ever. Now, I'm always going to be woman enough to admit when I'm wrong, and boy, was I ever. Let me tell you about it. Now, the other day, I'm just sitting down there messing with the clicker, trying to find me something good on TV, and my doorbell rang. Now, I wasn't expecting no company or nothing, so I couldn't figure out who it could be. But I got on up and went to see who it was, and you'll never guess who was on the other side of my door. It was Ed McMahon, and he had a huge Doge dividend check with my name on it for $250,000. Let me tell you, it's a good thing I had my bonnet on, because I almost flipped my fucking wig. I mean, I just couldn't believe it. I was at a loss for words, and you know that ain't usually me. But now later on that night, I'm just sitting there laying in bed thinking, what am I going to do with all this money? And then it came to me, like it hit me like a ton of bricks. I'm going to take that $250,000 Doge dividend, and I'm going to build a timeshare right on top of the Gulf of America. I mean, how much more fucking patriotic can you get? I mean, it's going to be perfect. Now, if you want to get in on the ground floor, and I know that you do, all you got to do is send me your full name, your date of birth, your social security number, and your routing and account information. You know, same information you gave Elon, you know, no big deal. Just send that to me in a DM and I'll take care of the rest. Don't you worry about a thing. Now, my goodness, I almost forgot about telling you the best part. On the rooftop, there's going to be a 300-foot tall statue of Jesus Christ himself with his arms open wide, signifying to all of MAGA, welcoming you to what will be known as our new Magatopian universe. I'm telling you, it's going to be amazing. MAGA, let's come together and make the Gulf of America great. Not again, but forever.
Well, hello there, white TAs. This is just an announcement that no matter how many black people tell you that you're invited to the cookout, you are in fact not invited. This isn't about y'all's food. We wouldn't waste the energy to eat it with somebody else's mouth. As a matter of fact, let me tell you a story. My mom used to do insurance business or whatever, so she would have to go around and do health checks and draw blood on different patients. That's before she became a successful physician. And the pale-faced lady of the house had made some spaghetti. At the time, I was very young. She offered me some. I said yes. My mom said she just ate. She don't need nothing. When I got home, I was disciplined. Between those belt whipping sounds, she said, you don't know how nasty people are. They could be digging in their ass, cooking the food, anything. We know about y'all's cats on the counter. We know that y'all let your dogs pre-clean your silverware and plates. Other dishes, any dishes that had food in it, really. So it's not about that. We wouldn't eat your shit anyway. It's for one blaringly obvious reason. Do you want to guess what that is? I'll give you a hint. It's the reason that all non-black people aren't allowed in the cookout. None of them. Have you guessed it yet? It's because you're not black. I don't care if you can somewhat dance on beat or how soulful you sing. I don't even know how you're accomplishing that. We all know y'all don't have souls. I don't care how good you can rap. Of course y'all can use metaphors and these different type of words. 9 times out of 10, you came from a school system that was better than ours and better equipped. And quite frankly, I don't give a damn if you make a video saying how much you love black women or how much you love black men. I think it's a very strange thing to do. That's why y'all are the only ones doing it. All of this accepting that invitation to the cookout, I want to be very clear. The very people offering you these invitations to the cookout, their own naturally born right to the cookout was revoked when they offered it to you. I will give you this. It's very helpful that you do those things. It helps us weed out Kunishas, Kukwans. Appreciate it. 10 out of fucking 10. Hey, blacks. This is just to let you know that just because somebody's wearing some scrubs or a lab coat in a leather chair, leaning back, and some books and stuff, look like they're in an office, trying to sell you some make your booty bigger pills, which is not possible to just target your booty. That does not a medical professional make them. You don't see any badges, okay? And you're like, oh, well, they don't want to show it because, they don't want you to know where they work. They could flip that motherfucker around. They're not wearing one because they're not medical professionals. I could get some scrubs right now. I have some. I wore them in the mental ward. Nobody thought I was a doctor. Any physician that gets on this app talking about medical stuff and they're a real physician is going to let you know they're a physician. I know. Residency is what eats them up. My mom, I'll just say they run them into the ground. A lot of physicians commit over that. So they're going to let you know they're physicians in these videos. That's going to be the first thing they say. I'm Dr. Such and Such. It's going to be in their bio. It may even be their name. And they're going to let you know that it's MD, medical doctor. Anyway, I digress. My point is, I see y'all in these comment sections, and I'm disappointed. Low-key, y'all seem like the type of people that would believe a white woman in blackface was Harriet Tubman and gone with her. Should have saved that joke for later. You might hear that again. 10 out of 10. I got into it with a white gal last night. So boom, I'm at the corner store. It's like 11:30 at night, right? Everybody know me at the 2 corner stores up here because I'm up here all the time. Everybody know me by name, and I know their name. And so the reason why, because the other one that I go to, I lecture the YT people there all the time when I get bored. So anyway, this motherfucker asked me, can I tell the gal outside, because he messed up the pump, to put the pump back into the thing so he could fix it, right? So I was like, all right, I'll go slave away, you know what I mean? So I go out there and I'm like, hey, he said put the pump back in the thing so he can do it. She got the fucking pump on the ground, like just on the ground. And then I said that, she's talking about, and I just, hold on, bitch. You feel, say, man, like, listen, ho, I don't even call people out their name. Who the fuck is you yelling at? You feel me? I know you're not yelling at me. I don't even fucking work here. I heard you needed to scramp and save for $8 to put on that pump. No, hey, I've been through it. But I ain't talk to people like that. You see what I'm saying? You don't yell at me. I don't give a fuck what you going through. You don't give a fuck what I'm going through. I could be going through something. So I ain't doing that shit. You don't know. So I'm not finna have no motherfucking empathy for no white bitch who gotta have $8, who has white privilege but has $8 to put in the gas tank. Let me be very clear. And then I walked on in and I'm calm. And so the moral of the story is this. My psychiatrist did his thing. He upped my dose of gabapentin, and I feel so relaxed. Like, it's so hard having emotional, trying to regulate your emotions when you have borderline personality disorder and bipolar disorder and schizophrenia. Is hard. And this has calmed me. I don't drink anymore. I used to drink all the time. I don't drink at all. I quit smoking weed. I'm not high. I'm not anything. I just feel calm, and I feel like my regular self, which is confrontational with bitches who want to come in my motherfucking face and then snapping it off. Just like that. I'm cool. I'm cool on it. I'm not finna argue with nobody no more. Fuck all that shit. This is back to, because my normal personality is just be calm, you know what I mean? And that been taken away by all this motherfucking shit that's going on. Fuck that. This whole time all you had to do was up that motherfucking dosage. That's cool. That's what I'm talking about. Because the situation with that white bitch last night could have ended much differently. Because I have a problem. I snap out and I'm not trying to say no blackout shit. I hate when people say it. But I just don't be there. I don't know what going on. But this time, I regulated myself to just calling her a whore. A broke whore. So, a broke white whore. So anyway, y'all should go talk to a psychiatrist. And if you have anxiety, stuff like that, I think that you really should go to a psychiatrist and see if they can give you a prescription so you can be calm like me.
This is all I got from this video. I don't know why I compared two of them together, but I think you all really need to probably laugh or just enjoy the day. It's actually weekend, right? Oh, that's true. It's Friday. Yay! So what's going on? What are your what do you have to, oh, what do you what are you doing this week? I think that is right. What are you doing? You have any plan this weekend? For me, I don't think I have any plan. I am going to get some rest and yeah, probably post videos also. I mean, it's a weekend, right? Yeah, I get some rest and probably do some painting. Oh my goodness. You see that first woman, I don't even know what to say. But MAGA, they've really been receiving it. And wait, who is actually going to tell her to mind her language or what? Like, are you okay? Really, there are some things you don't tell an adult. As soon as somebody is 18 years, as from 18, like, 18 probably still need guidance. Your parents can always, your aunties, community can always put you through and all that. But man, when somebody is like 25, 30 upwards and all that, I mean, there are some things you don't have to go to somebody's comment section, like, and a full grown adult already know what she wants, right? And she knows the kind of language or the kind of things she wants to talk about. So you going there to tell her to mind her language or to mind how she speak or how she talk is like really disrespectful. There is something that I have learned over time, and that is if I do not, I mean, we cannot always agree. I don't know if you understand that, right? And if I do not agree with you, I don't have to fight over it or I don't have to disrespect you over it. If you want to pass a message across, you can pass a message across, or you leave straight up. Why? Because it's not my platform. I mean, like it's her platform, and she can do whatever she wants with her own platform. I think some people should understand what boundaries mean. I mean, it's really not cool. I mean, like probably let's assume you like having a platform and you said something. I can actually say that we can agree to disagree. That is in a respectful way, but not coming to tell you what to do. I mean, you are grown and you should people shouldn't be having so much opinion about how you do some certain things and all that. Yeah, so I just thought I should bring this compilation to you guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Right, see you, bye for now.